Hello, this is Crazy Man 7777. Back to you guys with WoT Tuesday. I don't know if you will notice or not during the video, but I am a little bit sick. I may be coughing and things like that that don't generally sound good. Um, so in news and upcoming events, I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but World Tanks Blitz is supposed to come out in the next week or so, which is awesome. And hopefully it does. If you guys are not aware, you should go to worldtanksblitz.com. World Tanks Blitz is the iOS, is currently only for iOS. It's basically World Tanks simplified and for mobile devices. Like I said, only for iOS at the moment. News with me, as I did say last World Tanks Tuesday, I am going to be doing a review, hopefully, on Saturday for the Halo Mega Bloks Weapons Pack 2, which I have highlighted before. It has some really cool stuff that I'll talk about when we actually get there. If I do a World Tanks strategy guide, tomorrow, I will try to do the Black Prince. If that does not work out, it's probably because I'm sick. Sick for me can work both ways. It can mean that I'm home and I will be able to do, I will have all the instruments to make a video and I will be completely bored and unable to do anything else. So it'll probably be a good video if that happens. I may not have time though if I have to do my regular schedule. As for Halo Mega Bloks, that is pretty much the only thing that I have planned for a long time, because of the fact that Halo Mega Bloks has not made anything useful and available on the internet for a while. Useful as in some things are just overpriced, and some things I will just not buy. So, moving on, I do actually have a lot of tanks to review, so there will hopefully there will be a World Tanks strategy guide every 2 weeks, possibly like a couple every month, because you know, there's only so many tanks in World Tanks. There may be a lot of them, but honestly there are some that I really don't want to review, like light tanks, for example. Anyway, currently World Tanks Xbox did add crew, and I do have some crews added, some crew skills and perks added to my tanks, which I will show you at some point when I actually review those tanks. I am getting pretty far on some of my tank lines. Like I said, I do have the Black Prince, which will lead eventually to the Carnarvon, which is an awesome tank. I have a couple lines that are not very far as well. Like the Crusader is only about halfway towards the goal of that tank line, which is the Centurion 7-1. So there is not much else to talk about this week other than, as you can see, there's the KV5. Since my last World Tanks Tuesday, there have been added quite a few different Soviet tanks. I'll just list them off. The Valentine 2, the Matilda 4, the KV5, the IS-6, the SU-12244, and the Churchill 3. So those are all premium tanks, and these things are hinting towards World Tanks or Wargaming adding a new Soviet line for World Tanks Xbox 360. Since at the moment as I've already said, they do not have any Soviet tanks. And they do not have all of the lines completed. They have about They have about 2 lines missing from every nation. Mostly the TD line, the secondary TD line and heavy line from the Germans and the Americans is missing. Um, so there's not really much else to talk about at the moment. Like I said, I hope that I do get to doing a review of the the Black Prince, but we will see what happens. Um, Other things to talk about. This summer, I do plan on trying to get a mic for my computer, and hopefully a new computer as well, so that I may be able to, you know, do the reviews that I have dearly wanted to do, the kind where I'm able to record my voice at the same time as I'm playing, so I can have some of my friends play with me or talk with me while I'm doing the review or gameplay. And hopefully that works out. As of now, my dad is going to give me a computer for this that is a lot nicer than mine at the moment. So this has been WoT Tuesday. I hope that you have been informed of things that you'd like to know, and hopefully there is a WoT tomorrow as well.